It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
A second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. They run with the longtime Bengal Joe Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
2nd and 11. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You see Cade Stover there with the first down reception, and this is kind of a throwback, a tackle breaker, good in the run game, strong hands, good in play action. Mike, he had over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns in his career, and I think the Texans think they have a young, versatile tight end that in this system can become a big part of their offense.
Now Mixon, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, And it'll bring up third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On second down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slant caught by St. Brown.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stroud going to set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 2nd down, Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Maybe Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will take a 6-3 lead. All field goals in that first half. 6-3 the score at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. One more time for Montgomery. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit...
He is in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And they'll move this ball way down. into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Stroud. In downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. They could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Nowhere to go. He is taken.
2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Reynolds now on the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Now Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And we'll The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. They'll run with Montgomery. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run to the right with Montgomery. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.